Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to have a look at a home pulse oximeter, which is a small little accessory for detecting oxygen levels for home use. This is probably one of the most important thing you can get for yourself nowadays because of COVID-19, and this is a very inexpensive unit. Many brands are out there. Almost everyone works the same way. So let's have a quick look at it. So basically it's a small little clip-on device for your finger. There's a manual in there which you can read if you want to. Okay, most unit will come with a lanyard which you can remove, and basically it's a clip-on device, so you just put your finger in it, okay, clip it, and then it will measure the pulse, heart rate, and also the oxygen saturation, or SpO2. Okay, now most of this are built similarly. It runs on two AAA batteries. So let me put in the battery and then we will have a look at how it works. Okay, make sure you have the polarity set correctly. Okay, so once you have the battery in, there's only one button to turn it on. So when you turn it on, it powers on the oximeter, and then the rate sensor comes on to actually measure your heartbeat as well as your oxygen saturation. So if it doesn't detect a finger, it will turn off by itself. So if I put in my finger, usually it's recommended your forefinger, that means your second finger, or your middle finger. So let's use our forefinger. So if you breathe as normal, you can see the basically the chart, the heartbeat chart says that I'm at 98% at 75 pulse per minute. Okay, so this one will continuously monitor, although it's not designed to be 124 hours. It's just for testing purposes. Okay, and if you take it off, once it doesn't detect a finger, it will turn off by itself. As long as your finger is inside, it will continue to work. Okay, now what I want to do is compare this as a viable device. Okay, and every household should, and I strongly recommend you to get one of these. It only costs like $5 US. Battery is separate. Two AAA batteries won't cost that much of money, and this can quickly tell you your oxygen levels, especially nowadays when there are people who are not symptomatic, and then you don't want to get a last minute surprise, or that one person cannot breathe. Okay, so we're going to compare this against a fitness band with a SpO2 measurement. Okay, so let me just switch a bit over to wide angle. Just zoom this thing in. Okay, so I have a sign that says I'm breathing or I'm not breathing. So I want to stop breathing and see how my oxygen levels react to what I'm doing. Okay, so right now I'm breathing. Okay, now this fitness band, and most modern fitness band actually have SpO2 measurement. This is a very modern one. This is the Honor Band 6. Now I will tell you based on experience that the accuracy of the SpO2 really depends on how you wear it. So for example, if you wear it like loosely like this, most of the time it may not be very accurate. So you do need to like wear it tight against your wrist. Okay, and then it would measure a lot more accurately than just having it loose. So let's wear this tightly, okay, as I should be. So this is a fairly tight, and then you got to rest your hand and not move it around. Okay, so let me do this. Let me just put my forefinger inside. Okay, and I'm going to turn on. But before that, I want to also show you that most of this oximeter will have, when you click the button, it may rotate the display. Okay, and for this particular unit, if you long press, it gets into the let me just zoom in. Okay, so let me just say that again. if you long press, okay, it may get into a configuration menu that you can turn off alarms and so on. And then to select one of these, you just long press. Okay, so I'm back to pulse again. Here you can see my SpO2 is 96% versus 75 beats per minute. So I just want to just show you that. Okay, let's get over to wide angle view. Right, so my fitness band, let's see if I get to SpO2. Okay, so let's measure that. I'm actually wearing the fitness band fairly tightly, as I should be. Remember that, look out for the sign that I'm breathing. Okay, so right now the between the fitness band and the oximeter, it's about equivalent, right? 97, 98 SpO2 versus 77, 78 beats per minute. Okay, it's not focusing very well, is it? I'm not sure why though, but hopefully the actual end video comes out alright. Okay, remember that the band is not continuously monitoring, so let me just start again. Okay, so I'm going to start holding my breath right now. Oh, so that was very difficult. Okay, so so I've just started breathing again, and you can actually see the band not reacting very well comparing to the oximeter. Okay, so so you can see my oximeter going up again. Okay, so that band is not measuring very well. Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time, actually two more times. Okay, so right now we are stabilized at about 98, 99%, 85 beats per minute. Okay, Okay, so let's see the recovery curve and see how that's doing. Okay, I'm breathing again. So let's see the oxygen recovery. Okay, so this particular round, it seems that the band seems to be okay. This is the second measurement. The first measurement wasn't so good. Okay, what if I wore it a bit more loosely? And I'll show you the problem with this. Like if I wear it a bit more loose, like just not even loose. I mean, if I wear it even more loose, like two rungs out. Okay, so a lot of people may actually wear their bands like this. Okay, just like this. Okay, just a little loose. Okay, and then you'll see the problem with the band. Okay, so right now I'm breathing. Okay, so you actually see, let me just show you this if I can zoom this thing in, that between the two, the fitness band actually works if you wear it tightly and correctly. The pulse oximeter most of the time is correct because all you do is put a finger inside, and that is the risk of using a fitness band to measure your SpO2 levels. I mean, this is for exercise purposes is fine, but if you want to use it for like measuring for COVID measurement, unless you wear it properly, it may not give you a accurate result. So I would say that still, whenever possible, which is only $5 for this particular pulse oximeter, get one for each of your household, because this could be very useful, in times when you want to confirm whether someone is breathing properly or not. Okay, again, once you take it out, once it stops detecting the pulse, it will stop, it will turn off the oximeter. Okay, so just a quick summary. I got this like 2 days ago, and again, I would highly recommend that every household gets one. It's basically a clip-on device with a hinge, not very spectacular. There's a spring that actually helps to tighten the clip. There's a lanyard that you can remove. There's only one button to turn off, configure, and the battery is actually behind. 2 AAA batteries. Most oximeters will be about the same. Okay, And then how do you use it? You just put on your finger and then turn it on. It will start measurement. Okay, and then if you click once, it actually rotates the display. Okay, then if you click on hold, it goes into configuration. You can configure levels and alarms. Okay, hold to exit. So this is a quick look at a small home-based pulse oximeter. Gate 1, very useful, very important. Okay, if you got any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments below.